Okay, so I'm back once again with part 6 of my Sunday grind. I yeah, if you haven't watched the other videos, go back and watch them like I say every time. You know, if you've watched all the other ones, you're probably going all the way with me here, so thank you very much for the support. Just one out there. I'm making a very deep run in this 8K unlock, $33 freeze out tournament. I'm in 4th out of 21 people left. There's actually 312 people entering this tournament, which is about twice as many as would enter this tournament on a normal weeknight. I know Lock has been growing a lot recently because of what's happened with Full Tilt and Stars, but I mean, a number like this, 312 in this tournament, it's never really happened. Because this is normally a 6,500 guarantee on the weekdays and Saturday, I believe. So, though I don't really play on Saturday. But, I don't think it gets much above well, maybe recently it's been getting over 200, but not that far over 200. Just the first position, I'm just going to get out of the way. Good players would play that, or great players would play that, I'll say. I'm almost certain. I'm just such a tightwad sometimes, I really am. I need to break out of that a little bit, but if I don't feel comfortable on a spot, I feel like it's minus EV going into it, so I don't want to go into it if it's minus EV. Slowly, I need to build up getting comfortable in those kind of spots, and another reason why really good players are able to play those kind of spots is they build up a really loose, aggressive image, and their range is so wide that people play back at them with really wide stuff, so you know they'll have an advantage and get called by bad hands, and my image is not really wide, so that's one of the problems I run into with making certain plays is, you know, a good player or some of those great players would get called with really weak hands because of what their image is, and my image is just so much different that I'm not going to be getting the same calls they are. Very interesting flop, because if anybody hit anything, I'm losing, but very likely everybody missed. I think I'm going to turn this up to 7-4. Interesting, just call. Force him to shove it in there. Okay, tens. Coin flip, not exactly what I wanted to get my chips in. I lose, but I guess I don't know what. It's a really weird limp with tens. I guess he's inducing. I guess. Is he trying to induce smaller pairs? I guess. But then I was trying to check raise. I don't know. Maybe I'm being a tightwad, but that's what I do sometimes. Yeah, I mean, I got my chips in a coin flip, which is fortunate to lose, but can't be super disappointed about it, I guess. I guess he was trying to induce a pair like 7s, 8s to go to raise, and he's going to go over the top, or any hand to raise and he'd go over the top, I guess. But what he leaves himself open to is me just checking in the big line and hitting a jack on him, you know. Kind of set mining here. I don't particularly love set mining there. I gotta call this. Ooh, barely. But that's another reason I don't like set mining here. Might have not been the best call, but oh well. Get some of my chips back. I mean, I'm 11th at it. Well, I'll probably jump up a couple spots, but almost to the final table. I believe top 10 in this tournament pay. What is it? 2K guarantee. Which 2K guarantee is it though? Yeah, so top 10 pay, which is, I should have known that already, but it's also short-handed, so we're going to be playing really short-handed, I guess, until we can get to the final table. Or I guess one more elimination we'll be playing 2 tables. Oof. This guy, oh jeez, I have on the wrong stats again. It messes me up more times than it should. What are this guy's stats? Okay, that guy raises fairly wide. So I feel like I have a little bit of EV doing this. I don't think it's a ton of EV, I think it's a very little amount of EV with all the fold equity I'm going to be getting, and I don't think I'll be running into pairs bigger mine so often that it doesn't make up for my full equity, but maybe I was totally wrong with that. And those are the kind of situations I get myself in trouble with, where I feel like great players make that play and they get called by 7s all the time, and I make that play and I get called by jacks all the time. It's because I'm a little off calculated with when I'm supposed to be doing that kind of stuff. I gotta figure that stuff out a little bit better, and I gotta tighten my game up in those spots. You know, he didn't appreciate my play, I guess. But oh well. Spots I gotta learn about. Gotta get a little bit better. That was probably a really loose shove there, but you know, I don't think it's horrible. I'm almost to the final table here. 17 left, so I mean, normally when I play this, I feel like it's top 20 that make the money, and at this point, we're at. Again, gonna be a tight wad. I'm gonna check because he's so short. Normally, I bet. Actually, what am I talking about? So short. I'm getting my tournaments confused. Wow, this is getting embarrassing. We're playing heads up? Jeez. I'm getting behind again. I was thinking the blinds of this tournament were the same as this tournament, and I looked at his stack, and I'm like, oh, he doesn't have that much. It's a little embarrassing. But that kind of stuff will happen when you play a lot of tables. Again, I'm being a tight wad. When I get a little flustered, I get more tight. That might have been a pretty weak call. Because now I just don't beat anything. You know, 9, 10, Queen, King, Jack beat me. He has any of those in his hand. So I got 12 players left. And I still where I am exactly in the money. Can't really do anything there, I don't think. See if I have any other tournaments I want to be playing that are coming up. I might be just about done registering for tournaments. Yeah, it's getting close to the end of my day of registering, and then I'll just be playing out the rest of them. Yeah, I think I'm done registering for tournaments. Doesn't seem to be any that I really like all that much that are coming up. So I'll probably just stay in these ones, and yeah, I don't want to get another rebuy one. So what you see is what you get. These are the last 5 tournaments I'm playing for the day, and hopefully I can make some money on the day. I'm pretty sure I'm down as of now. But, you know, this one and this one I got good chances to make some good cashes. You know, and I got 3 other tournaments. I might have a guarantee in that tournament. Yeah, so $100. So, yeah, if I lost all these tournaments right now, I'd definitely be down on the day. But, especially with what I've lost on Bodog today, I guess. Earlier before I started recording. For me being 10th out of 12th, I feel totally fine just shoving if it folds to me. It's going to be hard for this guy to find a call. And most things he's probably going to be calling with, or a lot of the hands he's probably going to be calling with, you know, ace 10s, ace 9s that I'm fine against, really, you know. Question is, can I find a 3-bet shove my stats aren't loading on this table now. I probably don't even have many stats on this guy. With no stats and no real read, I feel like I can just fold. If I had some read on this guy saying he folds the 3-bets a lot or something, I would shove on him. But with no real read, no stats, I'm okay making a fold there. It's not... If it is a plus EV situation, it's a very small one. And I don't really think that it is. So, well, I'm heading to another break. I'll probably, since I'm already close to the 14-minute mark that I keep stopping my videos at, I'll probably just stop this one now, and then I'll start another one up after the break. So, I believe I'm ending part 6 right now, and I'll start part 7 once I get back from the break. So I'll see you guys then.